Hello everyone, welcome on back to Survival Challenge. So first things first, the cows were getting a little full on the milk, so we're gonna get that sold right away. It's at a fairly decent price. It's not quite as high as I would probably want it to be, but I can't really complain. It usually is at a decent price during the winter months, so can't really complain when the other option is just running out of capacity and not producing any more milk. So, well, the plan is for today, we're gonna probably buy the firewood processor. We can work on a little bit of the forest area there that we've planted, and we do have that very, very large field that does need to be done. I'm not sure if I'll split that up or not. I'm not sure how long it's gonna take. It's probably gonna be a long harvest, but it's what, 51,000? Almost 52,000? Not too bad, not too bad. Well, I'm here, I'll buy the firewood processor. I'm pretty sure it is in the logging one, the forestry equipment. I just remember looking in the past, and I didn't find it in like the miscellaneous where I thought it would be. But yeah, it's right here. So we'll buy that. The sell point we'll buy once we're back at the farm. Yeah, I have no idea how this works, so you're going to be right there alongside me trying to figure it out. But I'm sure it's not too complicated. Alright, so I got the firewood processor. I do see there's quite a few controls in here, so we'll have to learn a decent amount it looks like. I would assume it's set up where you kind of want it already. So we'll get this down here and we get it unfolded. I'll probably set the sell point somewhere in here. The thing is, though, I would probably want to move it some, but I can probably just, and sell it. And I probably want to stay connected so I can start it. And we'll just place the sell point right in here, and we can have it drop right in. We'll probably move it, the sell point some. You'll sell it and buy it again. Place that right there. Should be good. Like I said, I'm not sure how the trees go in here. That is a thing we'll figure out as we go. Okay. This is, we'll have to then move it forward. Cut it. Okay, I'm starting to understand. Obviously, this will be, something that gets sold slowly. That's not too bad. We got a nice large well, it's not too bad stacked here. Got that small little piece that got caught in there. Yeah, that's definitely more than if you just did it normally. Definitely a little bit of a learning curve to it, but I think I have it somewhat figured out. Well, we'll probably finish up at least this one tree on camera. This will probably be something I'll do here and there off, and I'll just make a large stack, and then, you know, we'll do it that way. These really small pieces, I don't know if it's going to be worth splitting. Can I just sell that straight? I'm curious. Yes. Yes, we can. So it's mainly like these larger chunks what you're going to want to split, obviously. The really small ones you don't really usually need to split. Oh, we got a couple pieces left. Yeah, I think I'll definitely do the wood chipper as alongside this. I think we'll make pretty good headway doing that. Oh, log jam. Definitely does jam up a little bit, mainly at the end here if you got a lot of pieces trying to go down there at once. Yeah, I think this will be something we'll do a little bit here and there. Obviously, it's not one of those things you put the whole tree in and it just does all the work itself. Which is kind of what, kind of what I almost thought it was going to be, but this is almost a lot more realistic, that's for certain. Can't really complain on that front. Obviously, you're looking to do some forestry stuff. This is definitely right up a lot of people's alleys, really. Forestry is an item that a lot of people do enjoy. We'll finish up this tree here, then I think we'll start working on harvest. Yeah, I think next time we'll look... Ooh, I might have to... Yeah, probably fit. Yeah, I think next time I'll probably get the wood chipper, too. I almost got that all jammed up. I'm not really sure what the selling price is. Do we have that in here? I'm not sure. Unless is it sold as just normal wood? It would appear it is. Kind of surprising. You would think it would be worth more because it's all, split and everything for you. Definitely some pieces are missed down here, but yeah, I thought it would be a separate sell or separate item. I would imagine, realistically, this would be worth more. I'm certain a lot of people would pay more for it. If it's all ready, all split and everything. Got a little bit of a log jam down there. You gotta wait for pieces too. Especially, we're doing what? Cutting to 6. 2 pieces, 4. We'll try 4. That might be a little bit better. When you have so many individual pieces there, it's going to be a lot higher chance it's going to get stuck. Alright, we'll get this. You're sold. Oh, I turned off that marker. Whoops. Here we go. See, I thought it would be a separate cell. That would be the only thing. I thought it would be different item, I should say. A separate item. But the only thing I have to really say negatively about it, otherwise it's a solid mod. That's certain there's a lot to it. I'm sure there's a lot that I have, no clue how to really work at all, so. Well, we'll head on back up. I'm going to grab the trailer for this as well as the semi for the big field. That way we shouldn't have to worry about unloading or anything in between. Let's just get the whole thing done. I would think it'd be under 100,000 liters, so. Yeah, we'll probably do the wood chipper in there as well. And I'll probably continue to do stuff like that, the firewood processor, but I'll just process a bunch off camera and then I'll just sell it. Every once in a while I'll probably do it on. Alright, so I'll park this probably along here. Probably park both the semi and this right next to each other. Or maybe I should park this at the other end of the field. That way, no matter which side we're on, we can easily get it unloaded. Because they're going to be really long strips, so it's... it's possible you only do, a handful, if that, until you're full. Once we get to the shorter strips, it won't be too bad. That side of the field. This first stretch are all long pieces. Be a long harvest. This is going to be a long harvest. I'm just going to warn everyone now. This is going to be pretty long. Usually when it's this large of a field, I would expect it to, at least. I know what we did on Survival Challenge 1. We had a similar size field. Might have been a little bigger than this. I basically split it up over this first bit. I would harvest 15 minutes of real time, and I'd do it at the end as well, about 15 minutes of real time, and that would end up being the entire harvest usually. This, I'm pretty sure, is slightly smaller. It's hard to tell, obviously. Without them being right next to each other, it's tough to tell. Alright, so this will be the first time harvesting this field, which should mean we should see a boost to the environmental score as soon as we hit this other piece of land here. And it should only go up as we go through the whole field. We should see it. Yep, 96. This is up to 85. The only thing is missing is wheat control, which it's missing that because we didn't have to spray it or anything. We just freshly plowed it, so the yield is looking pretty good though. Dark green there, some lime green. Pretty solid stuff. Can't really complain. Yeah, we'll get the wood chipper probably next time. I'll try to get a pile of firewood set up to sell. I think maybe I'll do something like that. We'll get something, or I'll do one log on camera or something every once in a while. I don't want it to be an item I always do off. Yeah, that's been a mod I've wanted to try a while. I did at one point consider trying to figure out how I could make it work into starting a survival challenge. I did consider it, but I'm sure I'm missing some things on it. I haven't watched any videos or anything on the mod itself, so I'm sure there's a lot more to it than what I know about it, at least. But yeah, the only thing is I thought there would be a different sell item. I would think it'd be worth more, but I know there really isn't a sell item, I don't think, for just plain wood in here. That might be part of the reason why. Yeah, at least I don't see it. Because I would, almost guarantee it'd be worth a lot more with it all split up, ready to use as firewood than logs. But it probably depends on the use too, though, I'm sure. You're cutting wood for, buildings and stuff, you're going to want a longer tree, so I guess it depends on the use case. It's not really something I've ever looked into prices for, so can't really say, realistically if it costs more. I just imagine it would. Just trying to think of other things with wood that's not planks. That's what we've did in the past. Obviously the wood turner is kind of part of that. We haven't did it before. It's not the sawmill. Something different. Yeah, I would imagine we won't need both of these trailers full, but I would almost guarantee that either the semi will end up being completely full and we'll have to use the pull behind trailer. That's why I grabbed two. I know it's gonna probably fill up at least one of the trailers. I think it usually does on that other field there, and it's smaller there than it is here for field. The soil's probably better there. This has a lot more silty clay and everything in it, which does bring it down. This is, honestly, it's probably pretty close to one another. Probably more silty clay, but for the loam amount. Well, I think I'll go ahead and start with time lapse, so I'll text everyone once the time lapse is done.
Saw you at the end of that night. I was looking for some trouble, you were looking alright. Every time you said a word, I was staring at your lips. I don't think I've ever been so close to a love like this. I never met someone like you. I never felt this way, ooh. We love, I would take potions. We love, I would cross oceans. All the hurt and the pain, you can take it all away. We love, I would take potions. I would take potions. I would take potions. Sipping on a little something, I've been sipping too much. I just poured myself a double and I'm thinking about us. Every time I see your face, I think of what I lost. How could all the little moments that we had be so far gone? I never met someone like you. I never felt this way, ooh. emotions, all the hurt and the pain. You can take it all away, but you know I will take potions.
Alright, so we're on the last strip. So far so good. Can't really have any complaints. We'll fill up the semi with this one. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's close to the fill line at least, so. Still, it was kind of nice having, a trailer down there and one up here. If I mistimed something and thought, oh, I could easily get another strip and come back. Well, guess what? I couldn't. I could easily just drive, over to that one or this one and just unload. Yeah, I think that might be something I'll do in the future for like this bigger field here. I don't know about the other one. It's not nearly as big of a deal. We usually split that one up a lot better, I would say. There's a certain portion was a lot of just skinny long strips. So we can, do that portion separate and then we can do the bulk piece. At least the semi looks pretty full. If it doesn't fit here, we can easily just put it in the other one. And all of it does fit. Alright, I'll go and get this parked away, then we'll grab the John Deere, and that trailer, we'll get that emptied into the silo. Then we'll come back, we'll grab the semi, we'll unload that too. We kind of see, estimate how much money we got here. I don't think we have any soybeans yet in here. No, we do. We have 60,000 liters. So we'll have to remember that, then we'll have a fairly good idea of how much we ended up with from this field. I'm guessing that trailer is pretty dang close to being full. And we probably have, I don't know, 10,000, 15,000 liters in that trailer. It would be something if it ends up being about the same as that piece down there. This is a far bigger field. That would be something. Because that field's kind of just based off of what land we had available left after the sheep and the clothing factory and everything was placed. Well, this was literally just one strip that we just made an entire field out of. I do have to say, while I was tabbing through back to this, the firewood processor was separate, so I did not need this hooked up to it after placing it, so just as a FYI for that. Which does make it a little better. We could probably put, a full tree in there and just go to town. At least longer pieces. So it's almost 16,000 liters from this trailer. We'll go and park this in the shed, and then we'll go and grab the semi. Get that all put in there as well. 53,000. That'll be what, 68,000? If my math serves me correctly, like 69,000 liters. Yeah, we definitely did need 2 trailers, although obviously the one could have easily, just stayed in the combine. We wouldn't have any issues, so not really that much extra. Maybe 10,000 liters, 8,000 liters from the other field, and I would say this one's bigger. It is kind of surprising, but I'm sure a lot of that field is a loam. Probably does help a lot. We'll get this put in there. So this should be what, probably 250,000 if the first 60,000 is 240. Alright, so that would be a total of max value $520,000. So we're at 129,000 liters currently of soybeans. And we should have it. Oh, this is. I thought that might be ready next month, but it's farther out. But still, we'll have this harvest again in there for soybeans. I think that's all we have for soybeans. That would be ready for that June time. Anyways, that is everything for today. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.